Hello ladies, it's me Penny. I'm trying not to shout. Hold on, let me put one of my hearing aids in. I've been allocated 2 now, but sometimes 2's just a bit too much for me at the moment. But I can hear better now, so I think I won't be shouting. Whispering. It's really just come on to show you what I've been up to and a little chat. I suppose everybody's, like worried about this terrible virus that's going around, and of course everybody with of a certain age or got underlying illnesses have to be even more alert, and I'm amongst that number, which is a bit sad because I've just spent 3 months, believe it or not going out. I came back off holiday with the grandchildren in October, Halloween, and within a week I was poorly in the November, and it was flu, it was chest infection, it was urine infection, and then another dose of flu apparently. And sinuses were going through the roof. The pain was terrible, but I think what topped it all was the agonising earache. Terrible, terrible earache. And then me left it decided to start bleeding. So that wasn't very good, and then I had other infections. Anyway, I got through it with a heck of a lot of love and support as normal from my Arthur. He missed his vocation. He should have been a nurse or a doctor because he's wonderful. But we got through it. And I missed Christmas. I didn't even have Christmas dinner. Half the family came to the gate and waved to me. And but they couldn't come in. 1, because I was still very infectious, and 2, most of them had some kind of cold or infection, and they didn't want to pass on extra illnesses to me. So it wasn't until last week, the week before, is Mr. Pitt come to say hello. Oh, he's going to sit there, right here. And that I was able to have a proper visit of grandson, and we went and collected Miss Chloe, granddaughter, and she came and spent a Saturday with us, and that was wonderful. And we managed to get to Matalan, the clothes shop for Chloe. Mind your bottom off there. Go on, it's Mr. Pitt. Get your bottom off. And so I'll sit up here and then I can watch you. Yes, you can watch me from up there. And so we had a lovely day. And then, of course, we kept hearing more and more about this coronavirus. And Arthur knows what I've been through and what he's been through looking after me. So it looks like I'm in isolation again. We're trying to do everything that we should do, naturally, to keep me safe, and to keep Arthur safe as well, for goodness sake, He's in his 60s as well, just. I'm in my late 60s now. But anyway, I just wanted to try and explain why you've not seen me for 3 months. And hopefully that's the end of my illnesses for a while. Anyway, I hate winters. They always come with something, don't they? So in between time I've been whenever I was able, go in the craft room and do a bit. It's really only this last few weeks, and it takes me longer. I don't have as much energy. But anyway, I've been doing these little kitty cats. A nice bit of cotton. Won't snap it off. I've cut it off after. So these have all been, there's no glue at all with these. These are all hand sewn or machine sewn. You know, the bedding and what have you, because I had to hand sew around the binding. Hand sewn all the hexagon quilt thing. And there's a little grey pussycat. Leave my things alone, Mr. Pitt. And there she is, Cheeky Chops. And she's got a nice little tummy. Boop, boop. And a little tail on the back there. And a little nightdress, which can come off, it's just tied in the corner. And I've done a pillow, which does come off. And I still don't think they're for the under threes, because this is very tiny. So this is a kitty dolly. And so I've done him. They're all in felt and hand embroidered, like I say. So, and they're all lined. So that was one I did. In fact, I think that was the first. Was that the first one? No, I think that was the second one. This was the first one. In pink. In pink. So more or less the same thing. All lined inside. That's the back of that one. And a little kitty. And she has a little, I think it's a mouse. Yeah, I think it's a little mouse button she has. With a little bow. And I do like the little patch in the middle there. And again, the pillow comes off. There's a little bit of play. And I'm sure if you've got other nighties or little dresses, they'd go on. And this is her little kitty pussy. So he tucks into bed with her. I just think they're lonely about the little teddies. Yeah. That one. Then I thought, well, Easter's coming up. We'll have a go at a rabbit. Now, you mustn't laugh. But my first version of the rabbit wasn't very good. A bit pathetic, actually. But there we go. I think I'll fill him with catnip, the herb, and then maybe Mr. Pitt would like him. Would you like that one? No, you don't like that rabbit. You would if it was a real one, you'd chase it. So that was the first one, but I have improved a little bit on the second one. Sorry, it's a bit crunchy, this paper, isn't it? So, there she is. There she is. So, I think she's a much better rabbit, don't you? Yeah. And she's got a little furry tail. As I say, it's all been hand sewn. I've done blanket stitch around everywhere, even around the inner part of the ear. There's still a little bit of blue marker. I couldn't find my erasable and I used water. So I'll just dab a little bit of water around her nose and cheek to get rid of them marks. And then I just sewed some little bunny rabbits, teddy bears, around the bottom of her. That's one mistake I made when I was making the night dress. Cut it all out and I realised the hearts were sideways on, which didn't look as good. So you live and learn, don't you? So I put a nice little white frill around the bottom, little bit of gathered lace there, and I think she looks rather sweet. And this is her, which looks more like a bat with them big ears, but there we go. We could tuck them down if we want. It's either a bat or a rabbit. And she's got a bow just like Big Rabbit. Okay? And I backed this one with cotton fabric instead. So I thought that looked quite nice. And there is a little rabbit hexagon here, and a pillow again, whoops, comes off, and I put her a little teddy bear in the corner. So we'll put that back in there. So that's been my attempts on bunnies and kitties in their sleeping bags. But I've got a couple more ideas, maybe a little bit simpler, because it does take quite a long time to do this, as you can imagine. So that's what I've been up to with them. I just have these stood in front of me, they're ready to go to the post, just a couple of cards. They're actually for doctors. They've been looking after me extremely well for the last 10 years. And they're both retiring at the same time, more or less. They're not related, but they're both retiring at the same time. And so I have to get used to new people, I dare say. But they've been lovely doctors, so I just thought I'd give them, you know, a little card to say thank you. And I like that saying, every moment hold a hidden gift, which I think is very true. And as I say, it's always harder, isn't it, for the man. So I've just gone for a simple butterfly and some nice background there. And Apple will deliver them for me. The other thing I've been up to, wherever they've gone, I've lost them. I think I've got time to show you after all my chatting. Let's have a look. Yes, I've got time to show you. Bookmarks. By the way, you can find these in my Etsy shop and on my Facebook, which is called Pennysplaace. That's the name of my Facebook. It's Place, Penny's Place, it's P-L-A-A-C-E, and it's all one word. So, I will try and remember to put a link. So these are, I'll just take one, oh, I've just snapped that one off, haven't I? It's clever of me, isn't it? Good job it happened now, isn't it, before I gave it to anybody. So that one was faltering. I think I should come up with a different idea than these paper clips. It's very hard to display them, isn't it? See, because that gets stuck in. I don't want to make a bad thread. There we go. So, I think that one's alright. That one's got a butterfly at the bottom and a handmade little sign. It's beautiful, I think it's Indian, got it from eBay, and it's Indian ribbon. And I liked it because it's the same both sides, if you know what I mean. And just put some little ribbon grips at the top and added some dangles both sides. A nice turquoise to go with the turquoise in there, and green to go with the green in there as well. So, or just, you know, slightly different. So that's that one with the turquoise and green on that side as well. So, they were fun. It was so much fun. I've ordered some more Indian ribbon. And I've also been watching a lot of people doing bits and pieces, you know, for your journaling. I'm trying to religiously go into my little journal and dot things down, and I've added a few little pockets, etc. And I might do a little tutorial to show you how I've done some of them. They're not my ideas, as I've been watching lots of people. I must put that back on properly. And as I say, they're not my ideas, but I will mention who they are, of course, so that, you know, they get recognition, which is only fair, isn't it? So, that's all for today, ladies. So, I shall leave that rabbit because he's a bit weird, isn't he? He wasn't very good, but it's a prototype, and we've all got to do prototypes, haven't we? I've just done some prototype kitties lying down upstairs, and they definitely won't be for sale. Definitely not. Right. I think I'll have my cup of tea and enjoy the sunshine a little bit. It's cold. It's been frosty this morning. Excuse me. But it's nice seeing my daffodils, my little mini daffodils and crocuses. So that's it, ladies, I think. It's coming to the end now. And I'll come back very shortly, I promise. And in fact, I'm going to charge up the camera and so I can do another one. I hope this is nice and clear. My lovely friend Beadie, Betsy Doodle, informed me that my last one or two were a bit blurry. So I blame it on the lighting in my craft room. I try and angle it always, but if I have the camera stood in front of me, I can't see, because there's a window in front, but I can't see what you can see. And I get mixed up of how long I've been on, things like that. So I always have to have it at the side of me, or something like that. I don't know how people do it at all. But anyway, we'll keep trying. So, thank you very much, ladies, and I'll speak to you very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.